This week's Real Animals Adventure has me back in Citrus County, Florida. I'm back at the plantation on Crystal River, and I'm getting to spend the day with my good friend, Captain Dallas King. Rock and roll, big dog.
What's up, baby?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
What are you thinking, my friend?
Man, we're going late, leaving a little late. We got some weather in the afternoon, so I think we got a 4 to 5 hour window of getting out there. Tide's gonna be rolling in. We're on that big new moon me and you talked about. So I think we're gonna do my classic thing. You know me, I like slamming it, baby. Trout, snook, redfish, that's what I do for a living. And I absolutely love it. I think we're gonna go throw some bigger live baits today. Really play it slow. We're gonna sit on spots a little longer than what my mind's telling me. And I think with that, it's gonna pay off. So that's my plan.
We got incoming water here for a while, yeah?
Incoming tide. We're gonna get out there about as low as we can take this contender.
Yeah.
And we've taken her low before, so I know she can do it.
Yeah.
So we'll get in there nice and low, fish that incoming all afternoon till the rain pushes us out.
Can't wait to see what the good Lord gives us. Rock and roll.
Yes, sir. Another blessed day, baby. Let's get it.
You know, one of the best things about traveling to these different destinations and getting to fish with these great guides is they're so dialed into their fishery. Dallas was kind of telling us all along, you know, hey, we're not really going to have a lot of water for the Contender 26 Bay, you know, super early. Get a little bit of a later start. We knew we were going to fish a little bit later into the evening. You know, for the big bay boat style that we're fishing today, we needed more water up here in Crystal River. There's a lot of lime rock and a lot of rock bottom, hard bottom. So you want to make sure you have some water. And it just worked out great. Again, being with a guy who knows the fishery really inside and out, that's key to making your adventure as awesome as possible.
Oh yeah, I'm getting this juicy one right here, Mike. Big juicy. Big juicy dog. Y'all have them cameras ready. It's gonna happen right here. All right. Ooh, Mike's on. Come on, baby.
Tried to really, like you said on our way in here, that you kind of had to let him eat it, so. This might not be our trout, though, I don't think.
I think we got our little fun-sized red. Nice. Hey, I'll take that to start a day, baby.
You do have a little fun-sized red.
Yes, sir.
That little cute fella. Look at that little cute fella. I've been saying this for years, and all the estuaries that I fish, it's great. I love going to places and catching really big redfish, obviously just like everybody does. But usually when you see some of these fish mixed into that estuary, that's a good sign. You want all those year classes to be super productive year in and year out. And that's what this tells us here. When you got some young fish mixed into the estuary, that's a good sign that the resource is healthy. Swim away, my friend, swim away. All right, first fish, I love it. I gotta tell you, I don't spend a lot of time fishing mud minnows in my home waters here in Tampa. It's a thing that I've really kind of gotten into as spending so much time up there in Citrus County. And these guys are, I think they fell in love with this particular bait because they're super hardy. They cast really, really well, especially in situations, applications like we're doing today where you've got really high tides and you gotta kind of skip that bait under there a little bit. You know, some baits skip or slide on the top of the water just a little better than others, and mud minnows just really, really work well, especially on a jig head. The opportunity, the ability to kind of get that bait back into that cover where those redfish are seeking that sanctuary really gives you a great advantage. So, you know, the more I come up here, the more you see how big an effect that mud minnow has on these guys' ability to catch fish. So we made a little move here, boss. What's the plan?
Well, we got enough water in, so we figured we'd take this contender down, get on these flats. As you can see around right now, there's a lot of mullet flicking. We got needlefish busting the surface. Signs of life, signs of life. We knew we'd have to wait on that water a little bit today. We have it. And we're gonna pick apart these mullet as we go. We're gonna take these really good baits, these mud minnows you know I like. We're going to just pick through them, see what happens.
Speaking of the mud minnows, it seems like sometimes we're pinfish, sometimes we're shrimp, sometimes we're mud minnow. Is there a certain time of the year? What indicates when you go to the mud minnows?
Well, for me, a mud minnow is a little livelier. You get a little more reaction bite out of it than a pinfish that you get 30 seconds out of and it dies. These guys are absolutely relentless.
Hardy.
They are hardy. They just keep going. I've thrown him around, 6 casts now, and he's still just swimming his little butt off.
Gotcha.
So I think it helps in that warmer water to get that reaction bite out of that fish.
Okay. I get it. All of us, when we're looking for a fishing partner, somebody that you want to spend a day with on the water, you're looking for, positive energy. You don't want a downer on the boat all day. And I got to tell you, the one thing about fishing with Captain Dallas King is it is positive and it is energy nonstop. He's got a great personality. He keeps it light, keeps it lively. He's super passionate about what he does. And it really makes for a great day on the water. So I'm always excited to get the opportunity to come up here and fish with this guy because he's a nonstop character and somebody that I've really, really become close to. He's just a great guy.
There we go. Let me get up in front of you. Set that up. Cut bait.
Atta boy.
Not a head shake. I think that's gonna be the right critter, Mike.
That is a world-class hook set.
Hey, baby. You're growing up on St. John's River, man.
I just want you to know that's world-class.
When you gotta tell Mike Anderson, hey, buddy, you better move over. I'm about to break it. We're getting it, That's a nice red right there, Mike.
Sure is.
So I got to give credit where credit's due. We did all that talking about those mud minnows, but we might have even had to slow down more than a mud minnow and get a stinky bite.
Yeah, well.
Our best friend, Captain James Kerr, recommended, hey, let's throw some cut bait out there. And boy, I tell you what, we threw that cut bait.
It didn't take long.
It didn't take long.
There he is.
That is a healthy fish right there, buddy.
Red dog.
Nice.
So pretty in that clean water.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah, come here, baby. How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, nice fish. Beauty.
Atta boy, Dallas.
Beauty, beauty, beauty. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pop this hook out real quick. Well, Mike, what do you think of that, buddy?
Good job, Dallas. Atta boy.
Hey, man, takes a village, but we got him in the boat. That's pretty fun.
I like it.
Let's see how many more we can do.
I was going to say, I'm ready for one.
Water cleared up, tide's getting high, mullet's getting active, baby.
It's going to
That's
get
how
right.
it's supposed to look.
That's
how it's supposed to look. Catch one fish, that's all it takes, Mike.
Still 1-1.
I'm pretty sure mine was bigger, but
Not much.
not much, you're right. Don't tell the camera, guys. They're standing right there.
I think one of my favorite parts about this part of the state, it's called the Nature Coast, and it's called that for a reason because it's just miles and miles and miles of these, mangrove islands, where on really, really high tide, some of these islands, the water goes all the way through. And it just creates such a great estuary. There's miles of grass flats here, which does a great job at filtering the water. So most of the time, unless it's been really, really windy or we've had some major, disturbance in the Gulf, you've got really clean water, creates a great estuary for the bait to survive in. All the bait, all the crustaceans, just creates a great fishery. the snook fishery up here, the red fishery, the trout fishery, all super, super healthy. And it's because of what great shape this estuary is in. You know, miles of grass, clean water, lots of mullet, great mangrove islands. I mean, if you love to fish inshore on the west coast of Florida, this is a must come to destination. It is just an absolute incredible, incredible fishery. Red dog. Oh boy.
They're way back there.
That one was way back there.
Way back there. You like that hook set, Mike?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, Mike, one's falling. Little double spotter right there at the boat.
I see him.
We thought about it. That's a beautiful fish. Boom. Nice, 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 nice. Look at that. Perfect hook set.
I got him.
Mike's on.
Got him. I watched him eat it. He swam right over and ate it.
Nice.
That was very cool.
Hey, now we're bending the rod, Mike, catching some fish.
Blue tails.
Let's keep it going.
These tails are so blue, man.
That's a pretty fish.
It is a pretty fish. In that clean water with that super blue tail. They are in there munching on the crabbies, boy. Guaranteed. Oh, look at how blue that thing is. Pretty spot pattern. Pretty fish. Little 5-spotter. Really good to see the fisheries in such great shape. Pretty little red dog. Nice job, Cap.
Hey, baby, we found a couple. Come on.
Yeah, we did. That one was cool because yours brought it with it and then I caught it. That was fun. So, why this spot here, Deke?
Well, Mike, I really get in tune with this spot. It's one of my favorites that I fish almost year round. You can watch the fish come and go with the tide.
Okay.
Into the trees and out of the trees. These mangroves out here produce so much cover and overhangs. We're able to get into the shade and those deeper pockets that these fish practically make. It's like a game trail back there for them. So once that tide gets up, water starts moving, fish hit the shade, we catch them.
It's all over. I like it. I think it's far enough in there. You said it wasn't far enough in there. What happened there,
Mike? Look at him. Nice one there. See if he's following mud.
Yeah,
You see him?
I see him.
Oh, a bunch of them just came out.
Oh, and I'm over the top of you.
You're on. Mike just had one eat it at the surface.
Oh, and I lost him. That's all right. Let's get yours in. Wow. There was a bunch under that tree, dude.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fish in there, buddy. Whole bunch of fish in there. That one's not bad. That's a good slot fish. Let's see.
All redfish are good redfish.
That's it. Whew, what a beauty. He ate that thing almost immediately.
Yeah,
we got him in there. We went to a jig head right there to get that bait down and presented well under those trees. One, it helps us skip it in there, but two, keeps it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Keeps it in the strike zone longer.
That one worked good. It sure ate quick.
Yeah, nice slot fish. Let's go see how many more we can catch. What do you say, Mike?
I'd like to catch one. I'm that guy. So now that the tide's up finally, it seems like these fish have all found that shade, which I don't blame them because it's hot out here.
It is warm.
It's hot. But boy, being able to just kind of sidearm and skip that bait in there and get it back into that cover seems to be the ticket.
Definitely winning right now, man.
Yeah.
Definitely winning. I mean, that first cast, we got it way back in there, set the hook, what was that, 2 seconds?
Yeah.
And then the amount of fish that came out with that first one.
I think these islands are unique too, the islands here in this part of the west coast of Florida, because you can see water way back in there, 15, 20, 30 feet back, there's water. So you have to be able to get in there. I tell people, you want to come up here and get fish on high water, you better work on your casting because you got to be able to get deep in that cover and then be able to get that fish out of there.
Think we can get another?
Come on, I know you can.
Let's do it.
One of the tricks to really getting to become a great fisherman is understanding how, especially here on the west coast of Florida, where everything really has a lot to do with water movement, tidal issues. If you spend any amount of time talking to truly great fishermen, you find out that there's so much science to it. Learning and understanding what makes which pocket, what little, cubby hole, what little log, what little depression works and why it works. Understanding all of that will make you a better fisherman wherever you travel to.
If that bait stayed on, that should get crushed. Oh, he got, oh! Oh!
That didn't take no time, dog.
Oh man, that's a healthy fish there. Mike, you better get that jig head on quick, big dog.
I'm working on it, kiddo.
They are one after another right now. Oh man, beautiful fish. Get him in the boat, see what's up. Come here, baby. Whew. Beauty, beauty, beauty.
Nice job, Cap. Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tip of the Week, I want to talk to you about my good friends at Engel Coolers. There's a ton of choices out there when it comes to coolers. It seems like every year another company is making a break into the cooler industry, but there's only one original roto-molded cooler brand, and that's Engel Coolers. And I love the versatility of the brand. There's so many options, for me as an angler and an outdoorsman in the Engel lineup. They're cooler bags. They've got backpack coolers and smaller hard dry box coolers, which are great for storing things. They make this in a live bait version as well, where it's actually an aerator goes in it, and you can keep live bait in it if you're fishing off a bridge or a pier somewhere. Very versatile lineup. Even their tumblers, everything they do is so well thought out. Rubber bottoms, so no slip. Screw-in lids versus just a push-in lid makes a huge difference in the quality of the brand. And then again, their roto-molded coolers, in my opinion, are second to none. Check out Engel Coolers. Go to engelcoolers.com. You won't be disappointed in this brand. Absolutely the best. In this week's Real Animals Tackle Box, Captain Dallas King and I are using the Real Animals Bull Bay Signature Series rod. I like to throw the 15. In this case, where we're doing a lot of high water fishing in the trees, we make this same rod in a 17, which would be a good choice as well. This is 7 foot 2 inches long. It's medium, moderate, fast tip. I like the moderate fast, again, because a lot of times during my day, I'll switch to artificials. I think this rod is really, really good at live bait and at artificials. So love this rod. Love these new quantum reels as well. This is the Strive 3000, great drag system. Again, especially if you're doing what we're doing today, you're having to get these fish hooked up and get them out of the trees. You don't want to lose that redfish of a lifetime when he gets in the trees because of drag system fail. And with the quantums, you don't have to worry about that. We're using 10-pound vicious braided line. We're using a 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. Again, we're in the trees, so you're gonna want to step that fluorocarbon leader up a little bit. As that tide rises and you got to get those baits further and further under there, a lot of times it's better to switch to that jig head, give it a little bit of forward weight to get that bait way back underneath the trees. We got to a point today that if you didn't make a really good cast, skip just in the right hole way back in the back, you weren't going to get bit. So you got to set yourself up to be successful. Must add, in my opinion, at least a 2 times or a 3 times strong if you're going to go without the jig head, which is an option as well. Makes that bait maybe a little bit livelier underneath there if the fish are being stingy. Must add, with those options, you can kind of step your hook up power-wise depending on what you need for the situation. This is all we used today to catch all those fish, whether we were shrimping or we were using the mud minnow. Get yourself rigged up, get yourself out there and catch you some fish.
Mike, skies are getting a little angry up there. We can hear them. Water's high. I think I got one more spot we can hit before it's probably time to run in. We've caught a mess of fish today.
It's been a great day so far. Let's hit one more spot, see if we can't put another one on it and get back before this thing gets crazy.
Let's do it, big dog.
You wanted that one, buddy. Oh, that was crazy, dude. You know, again, Captain Dallas King knew exactly when we needed to launch, exactly when we needed to be where. He had a plan. It came together perfectly. I just love fishing with this guy. He's young, he's passionate, he's got a ton of energy, a ton of vision for what he wants to accomplish every day on the water. He's got everything it takes to be a very, very special fishing guide, and a guy I would highly recommend that you come and fish with. Great personality, great jokes, ton of fun on the water. And again, Citrus County, Plantation on Crystal River, just a magical place for me. It's close to my home, and this fishery never, ever lets me down. It's just one great adventure after another, and I can't wait to come back.
Thank you, buddy.
Good stuff.
We'll see you later, alligator.
So many of those fish in this estuary, dude. It's going to be
so many.
It's going to be crazy over the next couple of years.
We're going to have
Seriously,
a good population.
We are going to have a good population. That's good stuff. Great day on the water, my friend. Let's get out of here before that gets us for sure.
Yes, sir. I agree. That looks angry.
Oh yeah, baby. Pretty little guy. That wasn't the best. Sometimes you just gotta drop your rod and reel in the water and say the heck with it all. Oh yeah. Sealed casing of the Quantum reel. Indestructible.
I want to be like Mike Anderson when I grow up.
You don't want to do that.